there. It's time for Bedtime Stories with B. I hope you are sitting down and you are relaxed. Make sure to get you some tea. I got some good old red raspberry tea. So good, y'all. Mix it with a little honey and you are in the game. So what do we have for our first story tonight? The first story I have is something that's encouraging, something that's going to keep you going. So if you're feeling down and you're not feeling your best, make sure to listen to this story. Okay. This one is called The Old Oak Tree. There was a small town at the foot of a great hill, and at the top of that hill stood an ancient oak tree. It was massive, with roots that dug deep into the earth and branches that spread out, touching the sky. The townspeople often looked at it in awe, marveling at how strong and unshakable it seemed. One day, a young woman named Lily climbed the hill, determined to reach the tree's base. She had been struggling with doubt and failure for months, unsure of where her life was heading. But she heard stories of the tree, how it had endured storms, droughts, and the harshest winds. She believed that if she could touch the oak, maybe it would give her the strength to carry on. As she climbed, the wind picked up and the path grew steeper. Her legs ached and the weight of her thoughts pressed her down. But she kept moving, one step after another, determined to reach her goal. When she finally arrived at the base of a tree, she reached out to touch the rough bark. She marveled at its texture, feeling its strength through her fingertips. But then something caught her eye. She noticed small scars on the trunk, deep grooves where the tree had been struck by lightning, scratched by branches and fierce storms, and chipped by time. Despite these wounds, the oak still stood tall, proud, and unbroken. Suddenly she understood. The oak didn't grow strong because it had avoided the storms. It grew strong because it survived them. Every wound, every battle had only made its roots deeper, its trunk sturdier. Lily sat beneath the tree and let the wind blow around her. For the first time in a long while, she smiled. Life was not about avoiding hardship. It was about enduring it, learning from it, and growing stronger because of it. With renewed determination, she stood up and made her way back down the hill. She knew her journey would be still difficult, but she also knew she had the strength to keep going. I love it, I love it. So if you're enduring a storm right now, just know that you too have the strength to keep going on your path. And I am sending you love and strength and comfort as you fight those battles. Alright, y'all, we're gonna go to the next story. This is kind of nice. I know you're looking like, what you got on this paper? I got some good stories for you guys. It's gonna be good. The next one is a little bit scary, okay? So if you're scared of the dark, this is the story for you. This one is called The Ghost of Red Mountain. Ooh. It was a quiet night in Birmingham, the kind where the air feels thick with the weight of history. LaTanya had just moved into a small apartment near the base of Red Mountain, a part of the city known for its iron-rich soil, and the past was anything but peaceful. She didn't think much about the history when she first saw the place. The apartment was affordable. The view of the city skyline was gorgeous at sunset. But every time she looked at Red Mountain, especially at night, she felt like something was watching her. One evening, as she walked back home from a local cafe, she took the long route up 4th Avenue North, admiring the old buildings of the district. The sky was heavy with clouds, and the streets were oddly empty. That's when she heard it. Footsteps behind her. soft at first, barely able to hear them over the hum of the city. She quickened her pace, but the footsteps kept up with her. She turned around. No one was there. Her pulse quickened, and she began walking faster, the hairs on the back of her neck standing up. Then, through the corner of her eye, she saw them. Shadows, moving along the walls of the nearby buildings as if following her. Something was there. She ran up to her apartment, slammed the door behind her, and locked it. But the feeling wouldn't leave. It was as if the city itself was breathing, waiting, and watching. Later that night, unable to sleep, she heard something else, a soft tapping at her window. Slowly, she pulled back the curtains. No one. But that's when she saw the faint glow coming from somewhere on the mountainside, and the whispers began, low, guttural voices, drifting through the window like they were calling to her. LaTanya tried to ignore it, but the whispers grew louder and clearer with each passing night. And then one evening, when she looked out toward the mountain, she saw something she couldn't explain. Figures, hunched and twisted, moving along the ridge line of Red Mountain, silhouetted by the rising moon. They looked human, but their movements weren't right. The whispers became clear. Come to us. Join us. From that night on, LaTanya never left her apartment after dark, and sometimes, when she couldn't sleep, she could peer through the window and see them, the ones from Red Mountain, still there, waiting for her. It's said that the iron mines of Birmingham were built on cursed land, and some believe the spirits of those who perished in the mines still walk the ridgelines of Red Mountain, looking for someone to join them. So if you live near Red Mountain, then you know what to expect as well. Now this is a true story. I don't want anybody getting scared, but from what I'm hearing, it's all true. All true. So I hope you guys are having an amazing night and you're drinking your tea, you got some wine, and you're just feeling good inside. And if you're not feeling good, turn on some meditative music, meditate, listen to some Hertz, and I promise you, you will feel better. Hope y'all have a blessed night. See you next time.